Hey guys, what's up? Spenny here. It is earnings eve. A lot of you are probably feeling pretty anxious about tomorrow after seeing a 6% drop today and a broader sell-off on the NASDAQ. Pretty bad timing, but I have been putting out warnings out there regarding inflation and the macro environment not looking very good for long-dated assets like Palantir. I'm going to be talking about some serious warning signs that I see right now on the NASDAQ that could affect Palantir. So if you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe to this channel, and if you get any value out of this video, make sure to drop it a big thumbs up. So tomorrow, pre-market, we are reporting earnings. Now we're expected to have a 332 million. I do think we are going to beat it. It might not matter though. And that's because of the broader market selling off. It really might not matter. However, there is some hope, and I will show you guys the hope in just a second. Now, the reason why we're seeing Palantir and many tech stocks sell off is because of inflation. Now, this has nothing to do with the underlying companies. In the short term, fundamentals don't matter. In the long term, fundamentals do matter. Okay, keep that in mind. So right now we're seeing Americans saying that they have the highest fear of inflation in nearly a decade. There's some serious fear in the market right now, guys. Looking at the VIX, I didn't realize the VIX spiked 17% today. That is a monstrous spike, and the NASDAQ dropped, I think, almost 3% on the day. Pretty big drop, and I'm actually seeing some serious concerns with the NASDAQ. Now, I do want to address, I'm getting a few comments of people complaining about Palantir going down and blaming me. Let me just say, I have warned about inflation in a few of my videos back here, possibly affecting Palantir because it's a part of the NASDAQ. High inflation is going to cause fear in the broader market, but mainly in the NASDAQ, which could affect the stock. I've said this from the very beginning. I think Palantir is an amazing long-term stock. However, in the short term, it's unclear because of the macro environment. And I even put out a video just 3 days ago saying how you could hedge Palantir. And another thing that I've been saying, so I've been showing you guys this trend line right here that we used to trade between. Right here, I said as it coils up, we're going to see a breakout either to the upside or the downside. And these two lines would dictate what direction it goes in. If it broke above this line, that'd be a bullish indicator and would mean to buy here. However, we broke to the downside because of the broader macro environment that's going on with fears of inflation. So when we broke below this trend line, that was your signal to sell. Since that trend line, I think we're down about 15%. Yeah, about 15% we're down, and there could be a little bit more pain ahead. One thing I do want to note, and it might act as support, but I'm not too confident because of the next chart I'm going to show you guys on the NASDAQ. But at the $18-24 range we're at down here, this is a support level for the stock. You can see way back here in November, this was the beginning of a big bull run we went on. From $18, it actually doubled in its share price, going from $18 to about $32, about an 83% return. So almost doubled in, less than a month. So in a normal environment, this would be promising. However, the NASDAQ is looking very bearish, and that worries me. So immediately looking at this chart of the NASDAQ, something very obvious stands out to me, and that's the double top pattern you're seeing right here. Guys, this is a clear double top pattern, rejection, gap down, and now we're trending down hard. That doesn't look too good. That doesn't give me much confidence that Palantir is going to find support if the broader NASDAQ sells off. It can definitely drag Palantir down with it. So this is something to keep in mind. I think worst case scenario in this, maybe a 20% sell-off on the NASDAQ. Now, that's a pretty aggressive sell-off, I get it, but it's just something that's possible. And I was looking at this earlier, a 20% sell-off would bring us to, close to right around here. So back to our November levels down here. This would be a 20% sell-off, and it's very realistic. We've seen monstrous gains in the tech sector over the past year. A lot of this is going to get reverted over the next few months, possibly because of inflation and the possible concern about rising interest rates that I actually don't think is going to come anytime soon, because high employment is probably here to stay for the next little while. But anyways, that's a different topic. But yeah, the big concern I have, guys, in the short term is this double top pattern on the NASDAQ. I think this could cause a lot of pain for a lot of tech stocks. And yeah, everything here is just looking very bearish to me on a technical side of things. And it looks like we actually broke below the 50-day moving average here too. Yeah, it's not looking good. Anyways, guys, this is all short-term stuff. I've said from the beginning, Palantir is a long-term stock that you just dollar cost average in, and you don't worry about the everyday price of it. I know that's easier said than done, but it's really the best method with a stock like this. You got to treat this like an Apple. It's like buying Apple in 2007. In 2007 from 2008, Apple lost half its valuation. Then obviously since then it's gone up 2,000%. That's kind of how I look at Palantir. I put it in that basket of stocks. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for today's video. I know it's not the most bullish video out there. Like I said, there is support at the $18 level. However, the NASDAQ might just drag everything down with it. So anyways, I do think that is a very real possibility. But again, if we have a huge earnings beat, maybe we go higher. We'll see what happens. That's all I have for you guys, though. Really appreciate you watching until the end. If you got any value out of this video and you want to see more updates on Palantir, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video.